What would you do if, right this second, you learned that every laugh, every lingering glance your girlfriend throws across the room is already aimed at someone else, but the only proof you have is a feeling in your gut? Hang on that question, because the moment a man wonders, is she cheating, he's usually standing on the smoking ruins of a respect that burned away weeks earlier. Skip the small talk, there is no crystal clear sign short of catching her in bed, yet there are patterns so loud that only denial can muffle them. Tonight we'll trace the exact route from her first eye roll at your plans to the secret passcode on her phone, and you'll see how betrayal begins not in her body but in her mind the instant your strength slips. Stay tuned as we dissect the indicators without tinfoil paranoia and reveal the single fastest way to slam the emotional back door before someone else walks in. Let's magnify the cost of ignoring the whispers. Suppose you tell yourself, she's just tired, when she starts correcting your driving, or, she's busy, when texts go silent after 10 p.m. Fast forward 6 months, you're a guest in your own relationship, asking permission to schedule a date. The vibe? Permanent audition. Meanwhile she's glowing, new hairstyle, unexplained late nights, that sing-song tone saved for friends from work. Your sleep tanks, productivity nosedives, you sabotage the gym because who lifts when his stomach's in knots? Push further into that future, wedding bills on your card, honeymoon selfies uploaded, and the first divorce lawyer retainer quietly drafted before the ink dries, all because you stayed polite while your instincts screamed. Conversely, picture the timeline where you flag disrespect at the first jab, reset boundaries, and either reignite attraction or exit with dignity before betrayal stains your sense of worth. The fork in the road is the moment after the very first sign. Meet Ethan and Laura. Year 2 of dating, life looked sweet, shared playlists, weekend hikes, mutual friend groups. Then Lara's jokes sharpened, "You breathe so loud," became a running gag. Ethan laughed it off, kept fixing himself to be easier. Weeks later, Lara announced an urgent crunch at work that stretched past midnight, phone face down. Ethan rationalized, "New project, right?" Until the red flag parade, sudden obsession with spin-class leggings, playlists full of Love Trap remixes, phone glued to her palm even in the shower. The final blow wasn't a scandalous photo, it was an Uber receipt Lara forgot to clear at 2:04 a.m., pickup, Ethan Street, drop-off, a luxury condo nowhere near her office. Confrontation revealed months of emotional drift before anything physical. Lesson: cheating is rarely a bolt from the blue, it's the logical next scene in a script started the day your authority faded into apologetic compliance. First slice of the cure, shift from detective to architect. Instead of obsessing over clues, rebuild the framework she's tempted to break. That starts with self-audit. Ask, where did I abdicate leadership? Identify one area, maybe you paused hobbies to be more available. Reclaim it now. Action trumps interrogation. When she notices you booked Friday for your own plans, watch her reaction, genuine partners adjust, manipulators lash out. Next, establish transparent tech etiquette, not prying, just parity. Let's trade phones for the playlist, grab a song you love. Calm confidence here signals you respect privacy but fear nothing. Finally, reignite polarity, sharpen your career focus, enforce gym time, expand your social life. These moves recenter the relationship gravity on your purpose, the very force that attracted her initially. If respect and desire rebound, the fidelity question dissolves. If chaos spikes, you've exposed a loyalty deficit before it metastasized. Pause for collective intelligence. Brothers, think back. What was the earliest subtle behavior that later proved to be the opening note of betrayal? An unexplained mood lift, a hidden lock screen, a new work friend you never met? Share that one-line warning in the comments. Your recall could give another man a 90-day head start on saving his sanity, and here's the payoff. Next week I'll compile the top 10 early warning behaviors into a downloadable cheat sheet reserved for subscribers who commented. Contribute now, help the tribe, and secure first access to a tool that might spare you thousands in therapy or legal fees. Let's finish the solution loop. Step 1, Signal Scan, catalog disrespect patterns, nagging, avoidance, secrecy. Step 2, Boundary Broadcast. State expectations once, respectfully. I won't stay in a relationship where phones are off limits and plans get cancelled last minute. Step 3, Observe, don't chase. After the boundary, watch actions, not promises. Step 4, Consequence Clarity. If patterns persist, act, scale back investment, initiate frank exit talks. Step 5, Integrity Inventory. Maintain your standards regardless of her choice. The goal is self-respect, not policing. Step 6, Regenerate or Release. Either the dynamic resets with mutual effort, or you walk, clean break, no surveillance. This framework shifts power from anxious suspicion to proactive leadership, the posture least compatible with being deceived. Men who execute this plan report surprising outcomes. Many discover no cheating, but a surge of attraction once boundaries stood firm. Others unmasked hidden affairs swiftly, sparing themselves years of gnawing doubt. Across the board, health metrics improved, better sleep, steadier mood, renewed gym consistency. Professionally, decisiveness at home bled into sharper calls at the office. One client doubled his commission quarter after confronting phone secrecy head-on because the mental bandwidth freed up. Social circles expand too. Friends respect the man who values himself enough to walk. The paradox: guarding against betrayal by elevating your own life actually makes you a harder target for infidelity and a stronger magnet for genuine partnership. Cheating doesn't start between the sheets, it starts the second your spine bends for comfort over respect. Catch the drift early, rebuild leadership, and the question, is she cheating, shrinks into irrelevance against the bigger truth: you command your world or you don't. Pick one boundary to voice tonight, clear, calm, non-negotiable. Then hit subscribe so you'll grab that early warning cheat sheet and catch our next breakdown on turning suspected deceit into a catalyst for unstoppable growth. Until then, honor your instincts, guard your dignity, and remember, the strongest defense against betrayal is the life you refuse to apologize for. See you in the next video.